Hello traders, welcome back to CLiK Trading Education. This is your weekly roundup for the week ending 29th August 2025. It was a mixed week. Equities softened, gold surged, crypto sold off hard, and the Aussie dollar stood out in FX. Let's break it down. Equities finished slightly weaker. S&P 500 fell 0.31%, closing at 6,472.75. Dow Jones slipped 0.26% to 45,601. Nasdaq dropped 0.59% as growth stocks faced pressure. Investors rotated out of tech, while defensive sectors like utilities and healthcare helped cushion the downside. Fed officials kept markets cautious with repeated emphasis on data dependency ahead of September's meeting. Commodities told a different story. Gold jumped 2.88%, closing at 3,516, its strongest weekly move in months as safe haven demand spiked on geopolitical tensions and falling yields. Crude oil ticked up 0.20%, holding near $64, supported by OPEC plus discipline and hopes for further Chinese stimulus to steady demand. In crypto, it was a painful week. Bitcoin lost 4.20%, sliding back toward $108,700 on profit-taking and dollar strength. Ethereum plunged nearly 11%, hit by renewed regulatory fears. XRP dropped 6.1%. Altcoins led the declines as global regulators sharpened their scrutiny of the sector. FX markets were mixed. Euro slipped 0.29%, while the pound edged down 0.06%. The Japanese yen rose 0.19% as the yen weakened, though Japanese authorities hinted at possible intervention. The CAD fell 0.61% despite firm oil prices, and the star performer was the Aussie dollar, up 0.79%, buoyed by strong trade data and regional optimism. Key themes shaping markets this week: Fed policy. Powell reaffirmed data dependency at Jackson Hole, keeping traders guessing. Geopolitical tensions in Eastern Europe and Asia boosted gold and pressured risk assets. China stimulus hopes propped up commodities and the Aussie dollar. Crypto regulation in the US and Europe drove volatility in Ethereum and altcoins. So what's the takeaway? Equities softened, crypto cracked, while gold and oil found solid support. FX was mixed, but the Aussie stood out as the week's strongest major. Heading into September, traders should keep an eye on central bank policy decisions, China's stimulus announcements, and regulatory headlines in crypto. That's your market roundup. I'm Ifti with CLiK Trading Education. Until next time, trade smart, trade CLiK.